Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. It's Rita Joe. Hey guys. Camera. Turn around. Hello everyone. Hey Gary, aka Molly. Hey Gary, how you doing? You're leaving for Utah this week? I'm right in the middle of a van build right now, and I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 weeks, I think, maybe a little longer. But yeah, I just spoke with AJ, of all people, and what we're going to be doing is going on another adventure, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Little doggy. This is a pet-friendly hotel, by the way. Hey, is that Allie? I got blurry eyes going on. Yes, Allie. Hello. You have work Zoom in 15 minutes. Well, you're just going to have to watch the rerun. I just got here. I just decided to turn this on. I'm a mess. I've been working all day, so my apologies. Working on the van. Today was installing the insulation inside the van. So the whole entire top of the van's been insulated. I have to do the sides now, and then I'll tack the bottom last before I go on to building out the inside of it. So yeah, we're kind of buttoning things up. I'm waiting for some parts to come in. Electrical parts, cables, very large 4-aught cable for the batteries. By the way, I have both batteries hooked up right now, and wow, I can go like, I'm guessing I can go probably possibly 3 days on eco mode on the air conditioner without charging the batteries. That's my calculation. And that's right on target. That's exactly what I was planning to do. My old 3-day battery bank reserve for whatever you're doing. So my X5 is can go 3 days without sunlight running the fridge. This can certainly do the AC. Same kind of idea. But no, I just spoke with AJ regarding getting on the road to go back out, hopefully to Utah. We'll see what happens with that. I have to start raising funds for that because the cupboards are bare. The cupboards are bare. So what's been up, guys? I've been working on the van, sweating my ass off, working on the van, amongst other things. That's more private stuff. More of the public stuff is building this van out. 1 second. Forgot to do something. Hold on a second, guys, while you mingle about. I gotta turn on my laptop. I'm giving you guys a tour tomorrow, actually Wednesday. I'm giving a tour. It's a video of where I sit right now with the van, what's been done. There's so many channels out there you can watch how-tos on. I'm getting to a point now where I want to show what I'm doing because it's slightly different from what other people are doing. Slightly. It's easy to figure out how to install. Hold on a second, I need power. I need power. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. to-do list here. I forget things if I don't have it in front of me. I just happen to remember to do something here, computer-wise. There, you got juice. You're happy? Thank you. I'm back. I can do this as I roll with you guys. I just have to do some admin stuff. Case, you're on the road. Well, hello from the road. Thanks for checking in. But I'll be giving an update, Allie, on Wednesday this week. It's a recorded video. It's not going to be a live chat. I'll be starting the video tomorrow, and I'll be editing tomorrow night to post to you guys on Wednesday. So it's going to be a really fresh video. It's still going to be stinky. There we go. Pop right on in. Okay. No internet. Great. I think I have to sign back into the network here. Okay, now I'm connected. Let's retry. I'm doing admin stuff while I'm talking to you guys. I see some things coming. Great, good. I've got a couple things to talk about today. One of them is the insulation in the van. Now, the reason why I'm making a video tomorrow is because I'm doing something slightly different, like I just said. I'm putting Thinsulate, it's a 3M product, all throughout the interior of the van. All the little cubby holes, even there's these cross members that go across the inside of the van like ribs. Inside those, there's insulation as well. But what I'm doing differently is the van comes either with nothing in it, bare bones metal in the back. This one has plastic coverings all over the place. Anna's Burning Curiosity just came out with a video, folks. Now that piece of plastic is honeycombed. Come on. 1 second here, guys. Channel. There it is. Save. I'm waiting for Desert Deb to show up. If you're out there, Desert Deb, you might want to log out and log back in again because I had to reset something on my settings. If she happens to be out there. You might have to log out and log back in is what I'm trying to tell you, Deb. Desert Deb. And in Wednesday's video, you're going to learn whose vehicle this belongs to. Why does this always... I'm dealing with this. These are nice, by the way, having them at a right angle like that. This is the USB charger for the phone, because I use portrait mode a lot. So it hangs down. It's very nice. So because I've stopped putting out a lot of new creative videos, my revenue is tanked. And wasn't expecting that. It's hard to live off of the $200 a month I get off of YouTube on average. I'm down to about, hey Desert Deb, I'm down to about $91 a month. I'm not kidding. Here, let me show you. These are the actual numbers right here. Views, how many watch time in hours in the last 28 days. And that's my running average right now. Pretty sad. No one to blame but myself on that. I knew what I was doing. The heat's too much. I can't really do Explorer videos. Decided to take on this little project. And it's a great project. And I'm just now getting to a spot where I can actually stop it up. What? I better step it up. You're absolutely right. Desert Deb, you're absolutely right. I need to... I got a couple videos in the... Well, I've been talking about a video that it has been very difficult for me to produce. And I've got two choices. Either just... It takes place in December, this video, and AJ's in it. I went on a couple-day adventure with AJ. I didn't get video out of it because, well, she used my footage in her video at the time when it came out. And I thought that was cool. I mean, she's a great editor, if you ask me. People are rolling in. It's check-in time. But it's of AJ and her and I just kind of milling about out in Dumont Dunes area, Ibex Dunes, that area in all in itself, near Baker, California. Hey Zeb, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Desert Deb's here, Zeb. Rita Jo's hanging out as well. Well, I think she had to leave. She had to go to a business Zoom call. I can respect that. I should just grunt through it and put that one out. I mean, AJ's in it. She's always a character. Her dogs are... I'm going to kidnap both of her dogs, I think is what's going to come down to. I'm just going to have to kidnap them. I need a dog. Guys. Guys have a dog you don't want? I need something to keep me busy. Hey, Christine. Kilpatrick's here. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream, Christine. AJ's really cool. She has a good energy about her. I like her. Man, everyone's here hugging each other. It's great. I like it. Might as well turn on my YouTube channel, huh? Do you guys remember?
Advertisement on Google without ad protection, you have to try fixing it. Every time a competitor or bot clicks on your ad.
Okay, skipping that. Go live. Oh, I am. Okay. This video looks pretty good today on the laptop. Looks good. But what I'm doing differently on the van with the insulation is, well, all that's getting done, the normal stuff. There's these pieces of plastic that have these honeycomb cells all throughout it, and that's an insulator all in itself, the piece of plastic. And what I'm going to do is put insulation on the back side of the plastic that goes up onto the walls. It's like a false wall. And then we're going to put something on top of that. I'm not sure what that is. It's going to be the decor of the inside of the car is going to be on those panels. So that's the different part about it. I see a lot of people taking this stuff down and putting up wood. The reason why I'm doing this is for lightweight. It's super, super lightweight. These pieces of plastic, and they're already pre-drilled, so I'm just reusing what came with the car, the van. It's working out great. So far I've been removing these panels, seeing how I'm going to be able to do this. I'm doing great. 909 Adventures, how you doing? I see you were out near Barstow. Is that right? Barstow? You had a video release, I believe. Uh, was it a school? I think it was a school. I think I remember seeing the thumbnail. I have not watched that yet, so don't quiz me. Hey, Side Road, how you doing? You're going to start full time this winter? Side Road, that's great news. I'm having a blast. Well over 3 years now. 3.5 years. Going on 4 in January. Wonder Hussy is my favorite YouTube channel. Side Road, so yeah. Hey, someone's got to explore at 909. It's your job. Suck it up. Soldier on. Lay it down and move on, you know? Make the video, put it online, and move on. Don't say that. You do good videos, man. Just keep it up. Repetition makes you better. Good evening, Darla. Yes, I'm revealing the van owner on Wednesday. The build is going well. Oh, well, thank you. I put some pictures up online. Same picture I put on the community tab here. Let's see here. Oh, I don't need that. But today I was slaving away. I was putting the insulation in every nook and cranny. I did all the hard parts first. And that includes putting the insulation in the ribbing inside, like it's like the ribs of the inside of the van that hold the ceiling up. You can see it in the photograph that I put on the community channel, my Facebook page, and my Instagram. They all have the same photo. But you see the white ribbing? Well, inside of that white ribbing is a bunch of insulation. I cut, I think, 6-inch strips to put up inside there. I think there are 5 or 6 of them. The front of the van has a big curve to the front where the front windshield comes up from. There's this big curve, and there's a factory ceiling inside of it already. I opened that up. I put insulation all up and through there. All the top of the whole vehicle has been completely insulated. There is no false ceiling that came with this vehicle. The owner has decided to, or I talked the owner into buying the plastic ceiling so that I can do the same thing on the ceiling I'm doing on the side walls. It's going to be super insulated. And that's going to really help out the air conditioner be more efficient, as well as the heater. I think we're putting in a heater, cheap Chinese little gas heater, kerosene heater, or diesel, kerosene, diesel. We're all the same, isn't it? Darla, where do you think I'm building this thing? I'm in the middle of the desert doing this. Matter of fact, I had a BLM, what do you call them? BLM Ranger came by, and we were shooting the shit for like half an hour about the van. And because he has the identical van, same windows, everything, and he has a 250 as well, and he was blown away what I was doing this thing. So I'm building this in the middle of nowhere. I had to get out of the heat. It was 104 degrees today, so I stopped a little early. I started at 6 a.m. I cut off at 3 o'clock. I stopped, got down to the hotel about 4 o'clock. I cooled off in the pool, and now I'm doing my live stream. And I'm getting ready to go back to camp after the sun sets and start my video, clean up the van, start my video, recording for Wednesday, who I'm revealing the van owner on Wednesday's video. So stay tuned if you want. If it's in the desert, that alone is different and pioneering. Well, I'm pretty well equipped for this, don't you think, Darla? I was able to change an engine in a BMW X5 in a garage using the tools I had on the floor. I could have easily done that in the desert, but I was still acclimating to living in the desert when that happened. So I decided to ask for help, and I got that. You see his hair? Oops. There. It's not behaving. It's been bugging me this whole time. But I have the tools to do it. I'm completely lithium power tools. Their Milwaukee tools is all I use. That's just by choice. They don't sponsor me. They make great products. I've never had a tool fail me yet. Matter of fact, I think I charged my drill up, which I use as a screwdriver also, but I think I charged it for the first time in 2 years a few weeks ago. Well, it's a good thing I got the outside of the van done. The installing of the roof rack, the air conditioner, just in time for those rains. I got to see if I had a watertight setup. It is watertight. Let me tell you, we had a torrential downpour that flooded out Pahrump basically. But yeah, we're good. Hey, Victor Debs, how are you? I got one more thing to do here. One second here. I have to thank some people here. Yeah. Oh, it reminds me, I have to call or contact Jenny Gibbs channel. She had a question for me. I have to thank Mark Newcomb. Great job on the van build. He sent me $20. Thank you, Victor Debs. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Victor. I have to thank Bill, for his donation on the 29th. And Victor Debs as well. He donated $10 the other day. Thank you, Victor Debs. And 10 on the 20th. So thank you, sir. Can't take it back now. I'm kidding, Victor. If you need a refund, let me know. I can refund that back to you. Richard, how you doing? I'm doing an off-grid build off-grid. But you know, that's something that Bob Wells does. Him and his team, they do these van builds, and they donate the cars to needy people who need a car. So yeah, he does that. But I've got all my tools. I had to pick up a jigsaw to cut the hole in the roof, but other than that, you know, it's good to have a jigsaw no matter where you're at. And that's how I'm cutting the panels out inside the car. Where the bed's going to be, I'm using a jigsaw. I don't have a nice, you know, like miter saw or radial saw of any sort, so it's all by eye, and it's going to be a little wavy little times here and there unless I use a straight edge. But I'm a simple guy, and I make things strong, and they don't always fit well, but you know, they do their job. I do a pretty good job. I used to, what guy didn't take wood shop in high school? And that was me. I was taking wood shop. I didn't take automotive shop. All through high school, I worked in a bicycle shop, a pro shop, not, you know, like a Kmart shop. I mean, I was at a pro bike shop at age 16, 17, I think. Richard, where do you live, man? What state do you live in? Yeah, Richard, that's not good news, man. Take care of that. Stay positive. Most importantly, stay positive. Have a good sense of humor in the hospital. Flirting's allowed. Al, how you doing, Al Bundy? I'll send good vibes. I'll send good mojo. Allie, yes, solar setups are, they're kind of like magic, you know? If you do something wrong, it might blow up. But if you build a 12-volt system, it's pretty simple. I'll definitely review that. How's that, Allie? I'll talk about all the components within this setup, which is just a bigger setup than what I have in my X5. But I'll do that in this video on Wednesday. I'm going to talk about the reasons why everything was selected, and even the solar panels, why I selected 3 panels versus 2 or 1, and so on. But Allie, hang tight. I'll do that for you on Wednesday. Julio, welcome to the live chat. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone's comments above. Feel free to shoot it up again. I'm trying to read them all. Catherine Kennedy's here. Yeah, I'm kind of elusive with that. I don't advertise when I do live streams for a reason. I like to keep everyone on their toes. I like to keep YouTube on their toes. This should have been the second notification today. The first one was the community post photo I posted of the van build, and then, yeah, now. But welcome to the live stream, Christine Kennedy. Gary Maston, excuse me, Gary Maston. Don't blow up. Got to about 104 today out here. Yes, I'm using pure copper welding cable, pretty much. I mean, I'm using 4-aught. That's some crazy stuff. It's like between the batteries, I'm using 4-aught cable, pure copper, and then from the battery bank to the bus bars, I'm using 4-aught, and then from 4-aught I go down to 2, and then down to I think the smallest I have is 6-gauge welding wire. It's all pure copper. Copper is a great conductor of electricity, so it's very efficient in transferring that from one to the next. That's why I'm using it. It's very expensive too. Hey, Timo. Yeah, if I go too long without coming on to a live stream, I kind of go through withdrawals. I miss you guys, you know? I have good conversations with you folks. Prayers for Richard, everyone. Let's give Richard a big thumbs up to stay positive and know that we're thinking about him. Let's give him a thumbs up. Everyone, please. Al Bundy. Yeah, this van is a Ford 250, basically, with a van strapped to it. And Ford makes really good vehicles at the 250 and up, if you ask me, the commercial vehicles. I don't like the 150s. Oh, prevent breakage. Interesting. I didn't know that. I know it's very pliable. This stuff's fun to toy with. It's like Play-Doh. You can really bend it in weird shapes. It's kind of neat. You wouldn't think a large cable you could bend like that, but it's pretty cool. What state are you in, Richard? Richard? I can barely keep up right now. I'm trying to read. Victor Debs, I got to get up there. Yeah, 2,500 viewers would be kind of neat. That'd be a nightmare as well. Sarah had quite a few in her live stream when I was live streaming with her one time, and it was a handful just to get to the comments. Oh, I missed talking to you too, Catherine. You were missed. I did notice that you weren't around. Yeah, big thumbs up, people, for Richard Richard. Show him some support. Give him a thumbs up. California. That's where Richard Richard is at. Shaycasters, I did see your comment today and kind of pushed me over the edge. Thought I'd, better get online. When Shaycasters wondering where I'm at, I better get online. No. I'm having a blast building this. I'm also watching other channels and seeing how they're laying out the inside of their van, because this thing is not laid out yet. And the garage is, but what lives around the garage has not been sussed out at all. Matter of fact, the batteries still have to come out one more time, and the whole floor comes out. The covering of the floor comes out, and I believe we're going to put some insulation on the floor between the ribs of the floor, and then putting the stock carpet right on top of that again. It's not going to be heavily insulated on the floor, so this is our first step to see if this will be okay. If not, then I think a piece of plywood of some sort, some paneling of wood will go onto the floor, stained really heavily, so that it looks almost black. Yeah, first dibs on the stock. That's funny. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Shake Cashers, that's your thumbs up. That's cool. Catherine Kennedy, the van build is going great. Wednesday's video, I'm doing especially just for the van. Overview what's been done, the reasons why I've selected certain things on the battery bank, on the other accessories of the solar system, that the solar array, I guess, all the components that run it, and why I picked that setup versus what I have on my X5, why I made that change. Not necessarily because of Zamp and their excellent customer service. Don't buy Zamp. Do not buy Zamp. Buy anything else on the planet. Not from Mars, though. It has to be from this planet, but not Zamp. Not Zamp. Anyway, that's Wednesday's video. I haven't actually recorded the video yet, so if you have any special requests that you want to see in the video, let me know. But I've been going over the solar details. I'm going to be going over the van build out and the installation as well. And what I did with the rack. Some people spend upwards to almost $1,000 just on the rack on the top of the vehicle. That's ridiculous. I think we spent about maybe $150 on the rack, maybe, just on the parts. Catch you later, Darla. Shake asses. Yeah, Yakima racks are not cheap. So this was being done on a budget. Budget? You put an air conditioner on it. Well, that was a necessity that had to be in there. So might as well get the best, most efficient one on the market, and that's what I recommended, and that's what was picked up. But everything else has been on a budget. So we've been watching that closely, and we spent money where we should in the batteries, and in the air conditioner, and in the insulation. Believe it or not, the insulation we put in was very expensive. I believe we spent over $600, I believe, on the insulation for the van itself. Just the inside. Now, you can't cheap out on the air conditioner. It's very easy to walk into a Home Depot and see $150 for air conditioner. Just slap that on the back of your vehicle. You can do that, but you're going to be drawing a lot of amps. You're going to be pulling a lot of power, and that means you don't have a lot of on time. Meaning you turn that thing on, it's going to suck your batteries dry, and you're dead. So yeah, getting that was really important. That guy right there, see it? That's a lizard. He was doing push-ups earlier, like a tough guy. The wildlife around here is great. I've heard that Desert Deb have to try it. Oh, you must be having a conversation. I don't know what that's about. You can build a lot of Dom tubing. Yes, I built this out of Home Depot's Super Strut. It's Super Strut. If you look it up online, it's the stuff they use for hanging stuff in buildings and stuff. It's really strong stuff. That's why I think they're $50 a rail. I used 2 rails. That's $100 plus hardware. And I recycled some stuff from the. Believe it or not, I recycled some parts from the D-rings on the inside of the van. I took all the D-rings out, and I used some of those to tie down the batteries. I used 6 of them, but the D-rings themselves have this metal round piece. It's super hard, hardened piece of metal. And that's the legs that stick the rack up in the air. So that's what I used to do that. That's why they sit slightly crooked, because that's how they're mounted. But that doesn't matter to the solar panels, because that's all I'm mounting up there. And, well, that's their own bracket. Water, sewer, yeah, that stuff's awesome. It's cheap. It's there's all kinds of things you can build out of that stuff. You can build a home out of that, I think. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of things about heaters. I have to do research on that before I jump into that, but I've heard of this name. Webasto heaters? But they're expensive. I think the Chinese knockoffs are just a couple $100. That is a good idea. I know. It would give a little bit, the house shake casters, but you want that in a house. You don't want it to be so rigid, it just busts apart. 800 to 2 grand. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. There are reviews of these Chinese knockoffs of that, and they're getting really good reviews. So, I mean, how much money do you need to invest into a heater that's burning fuel? I mean, there's no moving parts to it, really. It's just a valve. So that sounds like they're asking for a lot of money. I don't know. I've been in some cold weather. I don't see a use for the heater, but yeah, that's me. Yeah, the diesel heaters. That's what we're talking about. Shake asters. Oh yeah, pressure treated wood would be great if it were going to be exposed to a little bit more. Well, the pressure treated wood could certainly go on the flooring. If I had to do that, if I had to put wood down on the floor, it would be pressure treated, definitely. And I would stain it super dark. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Sorry, had to kill a fly. It is a heat pump if it were set up that way, but this one's not set up that way. Be interesting to do it though. We should write into Nomadic. Hey, Duck Norris, thank you very much. You live vicariously through me. I do not mind that at all, especially if you're throwing $4.99 at me. If you know what I mean. No, I don't mind at all. That's why I'm doing this. I like to expose people to what I do. I don't think I do things normally all the time, and well, this is a way for you guys to see and get an idea of what I'm doing. What is going on? Okay. Come on. Am I live? No, I'm not, of course. There we go. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to cover on the car is done. Again, Wednesday's the video. On a different topic, yoga pants. Let's talk yoga pants. Can we talk yoga pants? Please? I mean, I have nothing against yoga pants. And I'm not being sexist here. I'm being literal. Women have great asses, and female channels of women who wear yoga pants. You know, they're high on my list to watch. But enough already. I mean, Dr. Hannah. She had a video that came out where she was close to a forest fire, I guess, wildfire, and her thumbnail was her watching the fire, and it was a butt shot. It was a butt shot in yoga pants, like she always wears, looking at the fire. It's like, what are you looking at? The fire? Or are you looking at her ass, Larry? You know, I was looking at her ass. So a lot of channels do it. Sarah does it. AJ does it. Jenny Gibbs does it. I mean, everyone under the sun does this, and I have no problems with it. So I'm going to start doing it myself. I'm going to start wearing yoga pants, and I'm going to start shooting my ass in every shot of a thumbnail. If I'm in a ghost town, some crazy zombies trying to kill me, I'll be running away in my yoga pants. Yeah, but enough, you know. Why don't girls just run around naked? I'm just kind of fed up with it. Every time I see it now, it's like, there's a desperate shot. It's desperation. They're looking for those views. They're looking for that money. And isn't that a form of manipulation all in itself? Isn't it? Dances all of your assets. That's just my my 12-cent commentary for the day. I'm sick and tired of ass shots with yoga pants. But man, do I like yoga pants on women. Cheers to the confusion, and more success in the future with yoga pants. Seriously. I'll wear yoga pants with Speedos on top of them. How's that? Maybe I'll start a new fad for guys. Speedos with yoga pants. It sounds painful for some reason. I have to take a restroom. Break, please hold on. I'm going to put the mic on me. Unmuted. No song on Larry, please. You guys crack me up. Yeah, I wouldn't do the same thing, Joe. I was being sarcastic and doing that. Of course, I would not do that. But I'm done with it, you know. If that's all you have as a wardrobe is yoga pants and you're out in the middle of nowhere prancing around in them, then you get everything that you deserve. Because that's not how you go out and explore the world. I'm sorry, you just don't. It's crazy. But then again, you don't go to college to become a YouTuber and become a doctor, to become a YouTuber with skin tight pants on and tight shirts and call yourself an explorer. It's very artificial. That's Dr. Hannah, I think is her channel name. You guys know who I'm talking about? Dr. Hannah Straight? Is that her name? Dr. Hannah Straight is the channel name. Hey, CHELLE's here. Hey, CHELLE. How you doing? Larry owns a thong? No, I don't. I'm a boxer guy. So, Al, you see what I'm talking about? I like her channel. I think she's really kind of a dry person. She doesn't have any kind of humor. But, I don't know. It's entertaining. She gets kind of crazy sometimes, but you know, so does everyone. French vanilla. It's really sad to think that a tree died to have its part used so that I can stir a coffee to throw it in the trash. You would think, you know, there's something else out there. I like Wonder Hussey. Wonder Hussey's channel is completely different than Hannah's, Dr. Hannah's, as we all know. But Dr. Hannah's channel's just taken off, and all I can attribute that to is not her personality; it's her butt. It's her ass, whatever you want to call it. It's the ass shots. It's sex. Sex sells. Plastic spoons would help, yeah. What does Zeb say here? It is working for her. I'm just sick of it. I'm done with it. I don't need to see it anymore. Watch me. 3 honest channels. Very good. Yeah, I'm not trying to blow hot air up anyone's ass. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I just do things a little differently. Not that they're better. Most of the times they're worse, but it's a different way of looking at things, at least. That's my life, pretty much. You guys probably wondering what I'm looking at. The van's right there. The one I've been working on all day. So I look out every once in a while. I'm like, does it look level? Does it need anything else? I'm going to be pushing the solar panels back. They're completely adjustable up there. It's uni strut. You mean, or uni strut? No, super strut. They're super struts. So you can move them around, and it's like an erector set. Oh yeah, Al. Yeah, that is not made up enthusiasm. It's definitely what happens. I try and bring you guys along when I'm on these explorers, and as soon as this heat wave lifts, I'll be back doing that again. I'm just doing this van build to fill this gap. Yes, Catherine, I've seen quite a few channels that exploit the woman as well. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know how to really embrace that. I'm just not that kind of channel. I'm not looking for views. I'm looking for views, but I'm looking for honest views, not people who just want to get their rocks off looking at some girl running around with their. Leaves nothing for the imagination, you know? Might as well just run around nude. What's this? Jenny Gibbs is not crooked. She is a trip, but she's not crooked. Okay. Al, well, this Wednesday is the video of the van and what I've done to it, what's going on with it, the rack, the air conditioner, the solar setup, the batteries, and all the components that run the solar system. It's all going to be in this video. Even the reason why we picked this van. So, yeah. My first recommendation was the dually version, 350 dually. They want just too much money for those things with a lot of miles on it. So let's miss some Jenny. Jenny's a good girl. Al, that's going to be really up to the owner of the van. But I've recommended all-terrain tires if there's any type of gravel kind of road or adventuring in the future, and I think they're considering it. Jenny has an interesting channel. She's doing the right thing with her time, though. I think making a YouTube channel and showing the world what she goes through every week is important for people to see. I think. I don't know. Just me. Wonder Hussy's channel, my channel, Jenny Gibbs channel, I forgot what Diane's new channel name is, but Adventures with Diane, that they're all real. They're not dolled up videos of people parking their car in a very picturesque spot, taking B-roll and showing how beautiful it is to live out in the middle of nowhere. It's not like that. It's not. It's not. If you guys think it is, no, it's not. I guess my bubble was burst when 3 donkeys showed up really late at night to my camp and proceeded to shit everywhere, wake me up and shit everywhere. And we're talking like 2, 3 in the morning here, folks, and I had to wake up, get my camp packed up, and move because they would not leave my camp. Yelling at them, squawking at them, honking my horn. They won't do jack. They just were watching me. It's like a TV show. Anyway, that's more like it. That's what happens at camp. That you don't take a $100,000 truck, 4x4 truck, with a equally as expensive camper shell in the back, and just nilly-willy it everywhere. I mean, can any of these girls even change a tire? I would gather no, because those freaking wheels and tires are heavy, especially in the Ford. Hannah's. Sorry, I've seen her change a tire. Have you lifted a 4x4 wheel up? Those are not light. You lose gas mileage for a reason. But this was worse. I thought someone had come to my camp and I heard moving around outside. I thought they were ripping stuff off. And no, it's just 3 donkeys eating shrub and wondering what I was doing there. I moved. But yeah, that's van life. Changing tires is is easy. Heck, I'd like to see them change a tire in yoga pants, personally, and I'd like to see that happen on concrete even, or asphalt. Give them a head start. But I don't think Hannah could change a tire if her life depended on it. Let alone fix anything that would go wrong with the vehicle in the middle of nowhere. I mean, don't people think about that? I guess they do. They have, homing beacons that call in the troops when something goes bad. But then why carry all the equipment like you can get out of trouble if you did get into it? I just don't get it. Don, I'm doing good. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Eating bush and taking dumps. Yeah, semi-truck wheels are insanely heavy. Let alone take one out the back of an SUV and try and change it in the middle of nowhere. If you're in the middle of nowhere and, well, you're in sand and you need to change a tire, what are you going to do? I know what I do. A lot of people showing up. Al Bundy, that sounds like a great channel. Andrew St. Pierre White from South Africa. South Africa, to me, South Africa defines the middle of nowhere. It really is. Yeah, well, your El Camino was probably very light compared to these 4x4 wheels and tires, so but I'm preaching to the choir, aren't I? You guys know. You guys are mostly down to earth, realistic people. You can see right through a lot of these YouTube channels. But it's those YouTube channels that are getting the views, the monies, the advertising, the sponsorships. It's almost as if you have to lie to the public to be able to get paid good money. It's depressing. So I live off of donations and the $91 this month that I'm getting from YouTube, as well as my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much, Patreon supporters. I'm raking in about $180 from that. So clump it all together and, I'm still way under poverty. I'm way below poverty level. Forex Overland, okay. Oh, nice Range Rover. Those are good cars. If you can work on vehicles, that would be a good one to get. The older, the better. You don't lie, do you, Larry? I don't think so. I don't lie per se. Like, I'm not telling you guys who the owner is of this vehicle, even though I know who it is. I'm keeping that from you. That's not really lying. Keeping information from people is not necessarily lying, but it could be misconstrued as that. But there's often meaning behind the reasons why people keep stuff away from other people. Information, that is. Hey, Brian Hefner. Wait, I totally butchered that. 1 second. I can't read here. Heffernan. Where are you tonight? Did you look at the description? Because I think I put it in description, didn't I? How do you look at that? There? No. I'm at the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn. Zeb, I do. Thank you very much. I do have supporters like Zeb who he sent me a $25 gift certificate the other day, or gift card, and thank you. My fans support the channel the most. It's not YouTube, it's the fans. It's all through Patreon or through donations in the channel, or people pitching in to help pay for gas on a trip, which I have to do again with AJ here soon. Not sure where. Last time we talked was Utah, but she hasn't even made it to Utah yet. So yeah, we got to rejig all that. I got to re-engage with that and get some monies together for that. Sorry about that. Oh no, that was Richard. Richard sent me a $25 card. That's right. I'm sorry, Zeb. It's between you and Richard. Yes, the fans who donate to the channel through PayPal or through Patreon or just through sending a gift card through the mail, it all helps. Even Super Chat. Super Chat, Google takes a big chunk of that just for the service, but what can you do? It does affect my my monthly income. So, as an example, if I don't break $100 a month, I have to wait the following month to cash it in hopes that like if I get paid $91 this month from YouTube, they will not pay me that until I cross over the $100 mark. So these super chats do help in that regard. So right now, that $15, that'll take me over the $100. And that happens on the 21st of every month. So if I don't make it by the 21st, then I have to wait another 30 days before I can see any of those monies. It's one of those things. But PayPal is the best. If you guys would like to PayPal, donate through PayPal. The descriptions are down below in the information is down below in the description. Excuse me. Man, the sunset. I'm trying to peek around the corner to get the sunset. It's going to be a beauty. You guys really know I just do that so I can pick my nose, right? Just turn the camera away so I can just go gold digging. Kidding, of course. I don't do that. In front of the camera. Yes, the sunset is going to be remarkable tonight, and that's partly because of all the fires that are going on in California and Nevada. It seems to funnel right down into Death Valley for some reason. I did not, no. But I did pick up a nose trimmer, and wow, that should be something that a Nobel Peace Prize has to come out of that. It's one of those, ones they're round, you put them in your nose. Wow, those are impressive. Picked up one recently. They're very nice. And I mixed mine with the hot water.
Good idea.
Right next door is the hot water.
Yeah. It was a little hotter. The first one is,
The first one's cold.
Ice cold.
Yeah, it's gone. The second one's kind of warm, but I half it with the hot water. It seems to do okay.
I think I'm gonna have to use my Kleenex to wipe up this camera.
I wouldn't waste a Kleenex on that. They'll get that in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you have a great day. What's left of it.
They're all great. Thank you very much. You have a great day too.
I do. I usually do. Thank you.
I don't know who that was. That was just some person getting coffee. I saw them fighting with it, so I know what I know. You know what I do up back? So the center one, has warm coffee, this one has cold coffee, and this one has just nothing in it. However, there is a hot water thing here. So I go over to here, I get my coffee, which is lukewarm, bring it over here, put about half of it with hot water, and it turns into coffee again, magically. We need trimmers, yeah. I got hair growing in places I didn't even know I could grow hair at this age. I mean, out of her ears? What? What? That I don't get. That I don't get. The sun is getting to that hour. Let me show you the golden color. The golden color is the golden hour. So we've got about an hour of sunlight right about now, probably less. But the sunlight is casting really unique shadows at this time, and that's why we call it the golden hour, because it has golden light, long shadows. It's not that spectacular looking into a hotel parking lot, but here's a good shot. Less cars, more sky, little foliage. And yes, I'm going to the restroom again. Should I leave the recorder on? Yeah, I'm going to leave the mic on. I'll be right back. I forgot my mask again. I gotta remember to get that mask. Catch a virus that we have a vaccination for, but it doesn't work on the variants after that. So when are we getting the new vaccine? I want to know that. Who's working on the new one for the Delta variant? Okay, guys, it's been an hour and 16 minutes. It's about my limit. I hear Jeopardy music. I love Jeopardy. Okay. I think it's time to sign off, folks. What are you guys talking about? Well, I'm waiting for this. You hate your job. Victor, I love mine. It's the worst paying job I've ever had in my entire life. I couldn't even fathom not making less. I guess I could, but it's the worst paying job I've ever had. But it's one I don't want to leave. Timo, you take care of yourself and everyone else. I'm signing off. Thanks, everyone. Donations are appreciated. And video on Wednesday. And yeah, more to come. Probably a live stream here and there. You know me. Any mail lately? I have not checked the mail today. Plan to go to the mailbox probably on Wednesday. I think Wednesday is my next pickup. May you live long and prosper, and may many yoga pants come your way. I'll talk to you guys later. Eminence from X5 and Larry Word out. Yeah, I'm sure. Are you sure? I'm sure.